Hey guys, Ridiculous Badger coming at you from Planet 880, and just a little bit of an introduction this time as to what I'm doing instead of just jumping right the heck into it. But I was working previously on my 500 subscriber special, and then in the middle of it, I decided to do callback. Somebody else in my guild was doing callback. I want to be just like him, and it was just it was an opportune week. I knew stuff wouldn't be going on. I knew I wouldn't really be needed for my army on server this past week, and of course my guild communicates via Discord. So I thought this would be a great week. So in the middle of it, I went on callback. It was the first time in over 2 years that I have taken a break, even for a day from the game. So I actually stayed out for 8 days, and we'll get into that when we get into the live stream. So before I went on callback, though, a little bit of some context is that we saw an opportunity in my guild to do something hilarious, and we love hilarity here. So when NYC was in their Galactic Battle match 2 weeks ago, we took the opportunity to dump 50 guild forts in their fort circle. So I was checking in like every day and seeing how that was going, and how long it took them to move these forts out, because we did give them the capability to move them out. We didn't pull like a complete douche move, and we did leave the guilds open, although we set the join parameters at 40 million power, so that an actual person would have to go in and not an alt and actually manually move all of these forts. So we dumped these 50 forts in their fort circle, and then each day I was checking in to see how many of these forts they were able to move. And then a couple of days in, I figured that this would be the best opportunity to do a callback, and I had never done it on my account, so I wanted to try it. And really, I just wanted to take a break. It seemed like a good time. So I did not have the ability really to continue filming that's special as to how they were moving these forts out, and just basically the impact over time. And my hope, of course, was that people would reach out to support and point out to support. Part of my whole reason for doing that is that these forts don't need to be on the map. There are these dead guilds that have been there. I had been able to identify over 100 dead guilds that had forts that we could move. We moved 50 of them because 50 were close enough. But these forts should not exist on the map. They take up resources, game resources, and those guilds haven't been in use for, in some cases, over a year. Get them off the map, man. So I'm hoping that people sent in messages to the developers. So today, when I go into the live stream, what we're going to be looking at is a few things. We're going to be looking at how many of these guild forts are still there in their fort radius. Also, it is the middle of an event. Somebody told me about the event while I was on callback, and I decided, you know what, it's not worth breaking callback for the event. So there's a Star Wars event, a modified one, so I'm going to need to do some monster killing, which comes up in about 17 minutes, so I'll definitely be doing that. Also, I want to see for callback, I've heard that sometimes the rewards can be amazing, so I want to see what the rewards are, and also, I'm sure my guild played some pranks on me while I was gone, so let's see if I'm still even in my guild. That'll be funny to check out. And then, I'll probably want to set some more stuff up on my Ark. I know I've lost all my awakens on my commanders that were running, and I had a lot of them running. So we'll have to see which of those that I decide to restart. And then if we get some time after all that somehow, which I doubt it, let's see if maybe we can do some raiding and have some fun. Because my enemies have been without me now for 8 days. Alright, let's get into it.